As a first generation college student, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. My family, no one in my family had had that experience. And I continued to go to get my bachelor's, then my master's, and eventually my PhD.
Being a first generation college student myself, that it like broke chains of poverty and even ignorance within my family, extended family.
I was the first in my family to go to college, and I was fortunate in that even though my parents didn't know how to do it, they knew that they expected me to. What that means, what it means for me, what it means for my nieces, what it means for cousins and other people in my family, I am able to set the tone. That I am able for future generations to see me and think, I could do that. I could go to school, I could, as a result, have a good income, I could choose a life that's different than the ones that we've had in our family before now.
It can kind of be a little scary, just because of the uncertainty of how it works. Obviously, the cost can be a factor, and kind of means a little bit more. Obviously, it's you're out of high school, so it's a little bit of a different process. So, definitely for me, unsure at times on what to do.
Being a first-gen student feels empowering to know that I'm taking the first step to getting my college degree and showing that I'm leading like a successful generation behind me.
Not only opportunity for more income, but opportunity to know more about the world, my place in it.
And my advice to first-gen students and to other students who are trying to figure out how to make a path is that you recognize the importance of what you're doing and how it will change your life. And I don't just mean financially. I think about the friendships that I've made. I think about the people who I have in my life who helped me along the way. I can't tell you how important college has been for who I've become.
Ask for help. There are people who want to help you, and there's no expectation that you have to have it all figured out. And even if you make mistakes along the way, that's a process of elimination is how I feel. It just gets you one step closer to where you want to be or meant to be.
Some advice that I would give is ask questions. There's a bunch of different resources, not only here at JCCC, but anywhere you go, use those resources to your advantage. That's why they're there. Ask questions. Don't be too hard on yourself. You might be struggling at times, but just know that what you're doing, ultimately, you want to finish that goal, get that degree.
That your path may not go the way you anticipate. I didn't get into the doctoral program I wanted, and I thought my life was over because I really wanted to be in a particular program, and it didn't happen. But along that journey, it led me to the job I have today, and then I eventually got my PhD, and ironically from the same program that denied me the first time. And so now I have my rejection letter sitting next to my PhD diploma as a reminder that things happen at different speeds and different paths, and you just kind of have to go with it and find people to encourage you along the way.
So for anyone that is maybe feeling like, oh, my family doesn't support me being in college, that might not be the case. They maybe don't know how to support and finding cheerleaders in places that you wouldn't think, like your English teacher.
Is to ask for help, and don't be afraid to ask for help because you don't know if you haven't been taught, and so just reach out to somebody who could be a mentor to you, and they can help you guide you through the rest of college.
Don't quit. Just because you didn't pass these classes doesn't mean you're not good enough to be here. You can do it. You can do it.